Hello, my name is James. In the Army, my buddies used to call me Rhino, so you can call me Rhino. I decided to do a video blog today, and as you can see, I'm a veteran. I served from 91 to 96 in the U.S. Army, and I am on Facebook and have had a number of Facebook friends. And a lot of my friends and family on Facebook have probably been wondering the last year, why am I such a troll? Well, this is something that I've been doing purposefully for the last year. And it's been about a year, and I want to talk to everybody about what's been going on with me and why I've been posting the way I've been posting. You see, a year ago was when I believe Trump won the Republican nomination, somewhere about a year ago. And then things started to break up a little bit on Facebook. People started really kind of freaking out. And I personally consider myself a libertarian. I try to vote libertarian. I maintain the libertarian ideology. And I was looking at the libertarian candidate at that time. However, a friend of mine for the last 30 years decided to blow up on me on Facebook. Now, his ideology sits somewhere on the left, and I believe the Trump nomination was extremely upsetting to him, and what the possibility of a Trump candidacy would mean. So one day he had a thread and just started calling me personally out as a Trump supporter, as someone who supported, he essentially called me a racist and called me a homophobe, all of the things that they label Trump and his supporters. And like I said, at the time I was completely undecided. The only thing I can gather is that he made this assumption about me based on some of my posts up until that point. Now, I always repost libertarian memes and things like that because most of those I think are pretty funny. I do lean to the conservative side as a Christian, and as a veteran, you'll find that a lot of veterans do lean very conservative. I have several veteran friends who are liberal, but a majority of them are conservative. I'm a disabled vet. I have a lot of DV groups, and when I say DV, I mean disabled vets, the dysfunctional vets, disgruntled vets. There's a lot of sites on the internet of veterans who are sharing memes and relating their stories. I'm also a member of some Gulf War illness groups and things like that. And veteran issues are what tend to be the things that I repost. And somehow from that, he gathered that, I was going to be a Trump supporter. Now, he called me out, and I tried to defend my position, not defend myself. I kind of went after him like, hey, why are you calling me out? I'm a libertarian, all this. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. But essentially, I got to the point where I decided, this isn't really fair to me. And so then I unfriended this guy from 30 years, had been one of my best friends. And I decided at that point for the next year that I was going to do nothing but repost as much trolling memes as I could find. Anything that any of my veteran groups posted, anything that was conservative and would upset liberals, I put it out there because I figure if they got their feelings hurt, then that's just too bad. It was against the snowflakes, I guess you could say. Now, that being said, I wanted to explain to my family and friends and talk to everybody about who I really am, because I don't think it was fair what happened. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to everybody about what's been going on, because I think I didn't just lose a Facebook friend. I lost a friend that I talked to on the phone, and spent time with, visited each other. We knew each other's family and kids. So I lost a really good friend that day. Since that time, I've lost a lot of Facebook friends, which weren't as good friends, but I think that they couldn't take what I was posting. That some of the stuff upset them. The reality is that this is social media. I don't see how anybody can see a posting. It might irritate you, but I've got my cousin's brother gets on Facebook and he just disputes me on the stuff, and we go back and forth. And I'm not going to unfriend him. I might harass him the next time I see him at the family reunion, but I'm not going to unfriend him or anything like that, because it's just stupid Facebook. The reality is that who I am as a disabled veteran. I will always put veteran organizations and the things that are going on that are important to us. I'm going to repost that stuff, because you can't take that away from me. That's who I am, and it's who my brothers and sisters are. And I have lots of, like I said, brothers and sisters in the military who have opposite points of view, and they may not like what I post, but they're not going to unfriend me. And I can trust them if I had to go in that foxhole tomorrow to have my back. They're not going to leave me hanging just because of some post. I can trust them. So that's where my trust lies, and that's where my loyalty lies. And you can either take those kind of posts or you can't. I'm going to continue to post things that I feel are important to me. However, I'm not going to troll anymore. I think the purpose for that was done. I'm not going to post as much stuff. I'll occasionally post stuff, but I just wanted to get this out to people and let them know what was going on with me and what I was thinking. Maybe I'll do a couple more vlogs from now on, talk more about myself and what's been going on with me and everything. So I just want to get that out here, and I thank you guys for listening. And feel free to post your comments and complaints or whatever, and I'll get back to you. Thanks, guys.